Nowadays, the website is the foundation to your business and also the foundation of your advertising campaigns. So before we dive into the different channel mixes, creating marketing plans, and before starting any campaigns, we want to make sure your website and the landing pages that you're sending people to are optimized and have a good user experience. So some aspects of a good website that you want to keep in mind. One area to strengthen your site is you want to have good site navigation. And this not only helps users move through the funnel and get them where you want to go, but it also helps search engines when they crawl your site. If you have good navigation, they're going to be able to crawl it better. You want people to know what you offer and how to get what they need when they come through to your site. In addition to site navigation, you want to have good and clear calls to action on your site. So contact forms, clear clickable phone numbers if you're on mobile and just that you could see if you're on desktop. You also want it to be a mobile-friendly site, because nowadays more than 50% of traffic to most sites come through mobile, so that's very important. Also, it's having your site secure, as in HTTPS, is a ranking factor, and that also increases confidence in your site. Let me see what else. We want clear messaging and clean design. Clear messaging on your site, clean design. There's nothing worse than coming through to a cluttered site that isn't mobile friendly, that's just a jumbled mess. You really want a clean site with clear messaging. You also want to have a value prop and a mission statement on the home page and on specific landing pages as well. That's really helpful to have to let people know, what is the value proposition. Even on product pages, it's good to have that information. And just having robust content on these pages. If you have a product page, really explain the product, what pain points it helps solve. That really is very important. And that leads me to some landing page specific items. And this is especially want to focus on before you start a campaign, the landing pages that you're going to be sending people to the ads through. So when people click through the ads, the landing pages that they land on. So one example I'll give is, let's say relevant to the ads and products that you're selling, or just info that your services, or just info that you want to pass along. So one example here, if you're selling term life insurance on your site and your ads are focused on term life insurance, you wouldn't want to send those people that click on your ads to the home page, especially if you offer other products other than term life insurance. For page search, for example, that's going to lower your quality score and increase your cost per click. Right? And it's just a poor experience, and it's going to reduce the amount of conversions you get. So what you want to do there is you want to send them to the exact term life product page on your site. And when people come through to that page, you want to have good calls to action on those specific landing pages. So forms, phone numbers above the fold, things like that. So I have here And I know it's small. I'm just going to have this for illustrative purposes to run through some ideas on what a good landing page may look like. So you want to have a headline that matches the topic with a supporting subheader. So in the term life insurance example, you want to have that as the heading tag, term life insurance, supporting subheader, something about, great rates and quick turnaround on a policy, for example. Then you would have your hero image here in many cases. I've seen a lot of times people will make those images too big. You don't want that to take up the whole area, but it's good to have good imagery. Good to have that call to action above the fold here. So in this example, we have a form here with the form header. And what sometimes I've seen that dooms a lot of people in conversions is having too many areas to fill out on your forms, especially people coming through ads. A lot of times they're ready to take action, but people are busy. They don't want to fill out their, huge amounts of data and their social security number and all this stuff on the forms. So I would suggest on a lot of forms throughout your site to have a more lead generation focus. Capture those people to where you could reach out to them after for more information. Getting their email and telephone number is a lot better than just getting them to start filling it out, saying, oh, I got to put in my social security, all this other info. I'm just going to drop out. So that's some advice there. And then you have some introductory content, some main bullet points broken out there, a reinforcing statement, and then images, and then benefit 1, benefit 2, benefit 3, maybe a little more, and then a closing argument statement, and then usually having another call to action there. So those are just some things you'll want to do before you start an advertising campaign, is to be sure to strengthen your site. Another aspect to think about is a lot of times what we'll do, and what I suggest is, if you have somebody on your team that's into SEO, or someone, have them look at the site and make sure the technical SEO foundation is good. For crawling and site navigation. Have your developers take another look at the site and give you some input there. But that's definitely some good steps to take before starting a campaign, is to make sure the foundation of your business and campaign, the website, is optimized for users.